Welcome to another edition of This Old Doom, the series where we play old classic Doom levels and attempt to approximate a real estate value, purpose, maybe point out some architectural intricacies, as long as we're not getting bombarded by monsters, which happens more often than not. Today, we are playing Mission 3, Map 3 rather, of Final Doom TNT Evilution, the first part, power control. The theme of power plants and, physical plants and other things in Doom continues in this TNT Evolution, which has a lot of, kind of real-life spots, or real-life influence spots. We're going to see how this pans out today. I'm already getting vibes of the Focus from Doom 2. This is going to be an interesting thing. So, let's think about this for a second. Obviously, this is a repurposed, whether it's a power plant, maybe not, maybe it's more of like a substation or some kind of, as the title suggests, control area. I'm sure it has multiple purposes that it can do. One of the more interesting purposes is obviously here in these doors that automatically open as we grab things in these little cubby holes. Monster closets, of course, a staple in Doom. I'm going to go ahead and grab this. Where'd he go? He's gone? Maybe a good idea to drop a save. So obviously starting off in this nondescript circular room with the only way out being a teleporter. Futuristic vibes for any kind of potential household or property. I mean, the teleporters themselves, you can't get those just anywhere on today's market. So we're left with a couple doors here. I love the lighting in here. This goes outside, so I'm not ready to go there yet. You can see down in the lower left-hand corner, we have our stats. It looks like there's about 103 monsters in this map that we want to take care of. And it does also look like there's a teleporter here, so let's take that. This is going to put us into a pretty dangerous situation. So let's go ahead and kill all of the hit scanners. We go in kind of this central hub room. Our health is a little bit lower than I would like, but it's not insurmountable. Someone is shooting from somewhere. Maybe in here. Either way, we can't get to them yet. Nope, he's right there. And we have almost no health. Yeah, I guess this is like, I wouldn't use this as a bedroom or anything with all these windows looking in. We did find, that must have been a secret because we did get the secret revealed thing, and now we're going to head outside. Where again, we are going to be looking very much towards these hit scan enemies first and foremost. Everything else is secondary, and just like that, we have no bullets, which has been a problem in the TNT Evolution levels thus far. As you can see there, continues to be a problem. Let's try it again. Alright, we're going to have to think of another way around, lest we, definitely got to take care of those guys. Okay, I see that there is bullets in this thing here. Gonna want that. He can't get to it. This is a pain. All right. Let's at least give ourselves a little bit of health there. Now we could go and storm this outdoor area, which, they can't really... They don't have a good way of making, like, grass in Doom, just because of the flat textures that are being used. I mean, that's a limitation of the engine. Unlike, today's games where, they could probably pretty easily replicate something a little bit better. But, I like to think that this is just in an arid environment, kind of like in Arizona, where they just have AstroTurf as their yards, because that's kind of what this reminds me of, is the old school AstroTurf. Not that real turf stuff. It looks too much like grass. I'm talking the stuff that used to tear up your limbs if you were doing sprints or playing sports on them. Like that. It was basically just carpet. All right, we're going to check the outside here. I just want to try to kill as many monsters as I can. Luckily for us, we've killed almost all of the monsters in this level. Most of them are concentrated around a couple of spots. Hold on a second. My apologies. This is an early morning recording time today, and so I had actually set several alarms on my phone, and that one went off saying, hey, you must get up, even though I've been up for well over 2 hours. Sometimes you just got to have that safety alarm, man. Am I right? Shouldn't be a problem waking up here, though. A lot of natural sunlight coming through the windows. I don't remember where this map set actually takes place from a lore standpoint. I know that it does have its own lore to an extent. What I'm doing right now is I'm grabbing all of the items. You can see there's multiple teleporters. Love that for us. We have a red door. We have a yellow door that we don't have access to yet. There's the yellow one. So we're going to have to start exploring these teleporters. Oh, also blue door. So let's retrace our steps back to here. This is where we began. The question is, do we want to go left or right? I will go this way first. Check out this first elevator, or I'm sorry, teleporter. This looks ominous. What's this going to trigger? Because obviously we're in that middle hub. We have the red key now. There's an armor pickup. Very nice. Not much else here, but there are a lot of teleporters, and I don't know where they go. This one goes to the guard station. Okay. Fair enough. This one also go. I'm checking these guard stations just to make sure there is nothing that we're missing. Apologies if this teleporting back and forth is going to drive you nuts. It's driving me nuts as well. Okay, I think we've done all of them now. That was just an extra one for good measure. Back to the main part, and hopefully we don't have to do that anymore. We have the red key now. Let's open her up. Check our map and just make sure we have 2 doors here. It looks like I want to go in this one is the right call. That's our yellow key. Somewhere beyond this in-ground indoor pool. Which, do I want to step on that, or am I gonna be screwed if I do that? Do any of these lift up? We have to find a way to maybe get that little bridge to lift up, and I'm hesitant to cross it. I don't exactly remember what play is here. We might have to. Okay, there's a secret. Nice rocket launcher. We're over 1 million in value, by the way. So I am going to drop a save, and then we're going to just jump down here and see what the hell happens. Maybe there's a switch. There's a teleporter. Okay, that's just as good. It just teleports us back up here. There's the switch. Very nice. And, oh, a Revenant, my favorite. I'll come back for the yellow key, don't worry. We do have one more secret to get. In case you're ever wondering, and if you haven't watched this before, the market price is determined by kills, items, and secrets. And I've assigned values. I can't even remember how I determined them. There was a lot of calculation. There was like a massive spreadsheet involved. Like, I put a lot of time and thought into it. But if you're wondering, every secret is always worth 100,000. I experimented with like doing stuff where like the bigger the cell or the bigger the zone, the more a secret would be worth. But let's be honest, like I just kind of, as they say, vibe coded this. A lot of help from ChatGPT there. So, oh shit! I knew there was something in there, bro. It's an Arch Vial, our first of TNT Evolution, and a level 3 Arch Vial. Did we expect to see that? We should have. This is Ultra Violence. Granted, the enemies have 80% less health. And now we get some Mancubi as well. Some Aunt Jemimas, as they say, or as we think they say. We have to be getting close to the exit. There it is. Why are we not going to the exit immediately? Well, We're obviously missing a secret of some type. Let's take a look at what we have here. It could be... This is a little bit confusing due to just straight up symmetry. I think this is where we came in at. Yeah. I'm wondering if we missed something at the very beginning, in which case I will check. Hold on, I see something. Red key there. Oh, it's just a marker I put. I'm an idiot. Okay. No worries. It does look like I'm right about something. There is something here. Question is, how do we get into it? Is there a switch or something? There's an item or a secret or something there. Let's check a couple more places though. It looks like there's something behind here. So we'll have to do this. And there's our secret there. That gives us 2 more items. That's still some remaining. Still kind of surprised that we're not seeing this open up. Let's do a little clippy action. ID clip, baby. It has to be in here. How did we get into... What is this? If we, this is not a secret. There are no items in here. Wondering if that's just some thing we can get into by accident. I don't know. Maybe it... Oh, you know what? That may be something for the monsters to teleport with, you know? Alright, we need to find our final items that we did not pick up. And let's hope that they're not in the initial area, because we're already done there. Yeah, there's also, if we look in here... Okay, see, there's a plasma rifle. But again, no real easy way of knowing how the hell to get in there. We're finding it. Hidden closets about, like, if you're looking for a lot of storage space, I mean, you could... There are worse properties that you could have. This is probably in pretty good shape here. I don't think there's going to be anything over that way. That's where the mucky muck was. We'll come back around and check this side. I'm probably going to just put the no clip on here shortly because I don't know where any of this shit is. Obviously, we missed something very simple. Oh, wait. Did I miss a door back here? All right. Let's go back to the very beginning, because I don't think we can necessarily go back there on our own. Just make sure we didn't forget anything. You're looking for a single item. It could be anything. Not back here, so that's good. It's not something that's sitting here anywhere in the exit. Could potentially be around... It has to be like around the outside. Did we check here? I feel like there was not too many items in here, and we didn't spend a whole lot of time scouring this perimeter. There. Looks like there could be an item here that we missed. Nope, that's just a corpse. The items here, these are corpses. Those are more corpses. Back to this area, perhaps. This is probably some stupid clip or something tucked into a corner where it's going to be really difficult to see. That's usually how this goes. But we have all the things marked. Shouldn't be... This should not be impossible to find. Sure, it's not. That is not going to be it. Is it in one of the corners of these areas? Could be worth a lot of money. We want to find it, right? This is only worth 1.62 million. Did I see some? I saw something. Maybe in stupid. God, where is it? This has been one of the more frustrating, I think, missing items. I don't know where the hell this thing is. This is not a very like large map. You can kind of see it's pretty simple. Just not a whole lot going on. It's symmetrical, which actually is the thing that's probably messing us up visually because everything does kind of look the same. And as you can see, we have a stim pack buried behind a pile of corpses, as we would expect. Now we can head out of here with the market price of 1.622 million. This is Power Control. Overall, pretty fun level. It took 2 people to make it. 2 builders of this property. Amazing. We'll be hitting up Wormhole next time. Wormhole is certainly one of the more interesting TNT evolution levels as well. And we'll see how we can repurpose it into valuable real estate. Next time on This Old Doom, feel free to subscribe. We appreciate that very much.